Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I was on Instagram the other day and I came across a post. I wish I had taken a screenshot instead of me trying to figure out what the post was saying. But the essence of the post was that for us to get the peace that we so desire, then we need to be that peace. And someone might be thinking, why should the responsibility be on me to give myself the peace that I desire, whereas I'm not the person that caused the disruption in my life to begin with? Because most times we want the other person who hurt us to ask for forgiveness, sometimes in a particular way, and we somehow also expect them to give us the peace that we need in order for us to heal. Here's what I've learned and what I'm coming to terms with. For us to be where we need to be mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, the accountability is going to need to come from us. And I'm saying this because once you step out of your house, there's so many characters that you deal with. There's so many things that people are going through that some people hurt you unintentionally, but because you are not aware of that, of course you're going to internalize it. But what really helps is for you to decide that this and this hurt me. Fine, I acknowledge that, but I'm not going to let it stay in me, because that is just going to eat me rotten and it's just going to frustrate me even more. I don't know if I should say that's the sad thing about life, or I should say that's the good thing about life, because the sad part of it would be, why do some people even go out of their way to hurt other people, and why should it be expected that I now need to heal myself, whereas I'm not the one that caused the pain to myself? However, the good part of it is, everything that happens to you, you have the power of deciding how it affects you and how it materializes in the rest of your life. And I feel like the more we opt for that perspective and the more we opt for that choice, the better we are at healing ourselves. Or let me say, at quickly healing ourselves. Because sometimes the people that hurt us or the people that disturb our peace are the people that we live with, the people that we love so dearly. And I'm not sure if it's because the people that we love so dearly, we have put a certain expectation for them, and we expect them to treat us in a certain way. You expect them to be more understanding, to get your pain. If it's your mother, you're like, well, mothers are supposed to be nurturing, so whatever problem it is that you go to them with, you expect them to extend that grace and that nurturing. And when they fail to do so, you kind of feel rejected. Let me put it like that. I've had encounters where I thought my mom was going to react in a certain way when I told her about certain things, and she took the other person's side, right? At the time, I thought she was stabbing me in the back, and I thought she was not taking my side because I'm her daughter, so you're supposed to take my side. But the more you're accountable for your healing, the more you're accountable for your peace, the more you are accountable for whatever you've done or whatever action you've caused, the more you realize that people are going to react or give advice based on their perspective on things and based on their experiences. So that is a variable that is not constant, and we cannot live our life like that. We cannot live our life in a way where you always require others to dictate to you if you're going to be happy today, if you're going to be laughing, if you're going to be crying, if you're going to be hurting. The only thing that stays constant is how you react to whatever situation that comes your way. And I feel like that is the cost of peace. It's just like forgiveness. You'll hear everyone talking about how when we forgive others, you're not doing it for the other person, you're doing it for yourself. And I want you to think about the times where you decided that you're not going to forgive someone and how that had affected you, and also think about the time where you said, fine, This person has made me feel this way, they've undermined me, they've hurt my feelings, I didn't expect this from them, but I forgive them and I let it go. I want you to think of those two different scenarios and remember how each scenario made you feel. I can bet that the scenario where you picked to let go and to forgive was the scenario that gave you more peace. And that is what you can always be responsible for. You cannot be responsible for if someone is ever going to realize how badly they've hurt you, how exploiting they were, how manipulating they were. You cannot bank on that, but you can always bank on yourself to not allow yourself to absorb all that negative energy, all that hurt, to be graceful, to forgive, and to always remain calm in whatever situation comes your way. That is the difficult part, and I think I'm going to do a video about this, about staying calm. Staying calm. What, no matter the situation, staying calm. It has transformed my life tremendously. I'm even shocked. There are times where something happens and you're like, if it was 2 years ago, I would have said so many hurtful words to this person because I would be wanting them to experience the pain that I'm going through. And now you're like, you know what? Let me not worry about it. Let me give it to God. Let me give it to God. He will deal with it. And that has been a difference for me in terms of having a long week where I'm frustrated and I'm angry and I'm hurting and I'm planning a revenge. Because, you know, the thing is, as an empath, you feel like everybody. So when someone does something wrong to you or someone does something that hurts you, you always feel like it is intentional. They're intentionally being manipulative. They're intentionally trying to hurt you because they're trying to take advantage of your kindness, your generosity. And in most cases, 90% of the time that is the case. The other 10%, someone just hurt you and it was unintentional. So I feel like now, for me, I had adopted a coping mechanism where if someone did that, hurt my feelings or whatever, I would definitely go above and beyond to force myself to avenge and to also force myself to stay angry at that person because I felt like this person is treating me this way because I have a good heart. If I didn't have a good heart, they were not going to do this because they'll know that I was going to react in a very aggressive manner. But because they understand that I'm an empath and I'm, very sensitive to people's feelings, I'm going to stay mad. I'm going to get mad, but it's not going to last forever. And can you imagine how frustrating it is? Because being an empath it's second nature to you. It's you don't even have to force it. You don't even have to remind yourself. You just find yourself doing that. So you have those constant battle, a constant fight of where should I put my leg forward? Am I putting it at remaining calm and graceful, or am I putting it at seeking revenge because this person did ABCD to me? But as I've said in the beginning of the video, you eventually realize that that doesn't serve you. You realize that for your heart to be at peace and for your mind to be at peace, you are supposed to give yourself that peace because that's the only thing that's going to be constant. You waiting on somebody else to give it to you, or you waiting on circumstances to change for you to find peace, that might take a while. And I don't think it's worth it for you to wake up every day and be frustrated over something that doesn't even give you oxygen, frustrated over something that doesn't hold your life, frustrated over something that you cannot change. What's the point? What's the point of fighting a losing battle when you can choose a winning battle? And that winning battle, as much as it costs you, it's better for your health, it's better for your peace, it's better for your mind, and it's better for your life because you're not waking up every day feeling dejected, feeling tired, feeling unmotivated because someone has crushed you, someone has hurt you, and you were not expecting that. So always be kinder to yourself. Always choose to be the peace that you want others to give, and always draw those healthy boundaries whenever you feel like people are just now exploiting you and taking and taking and taking, and not appreciating your kindness, your gracefulness, and your calmness. Do take care and keep well. I will see you in the next one when we are talking about another topic that will cross my heart and I'll feel the need to share. Bye bye.